Welcome to SDL's Low Power Showdown, where we're going to show you how to take your pre-built system and turn it into a LAN-ready gaming rig without breaking the bank. Hey LAN party gamers, or in this case, potential LAN party gamers. We've gotten a lot of questions about how you can take your stock pre-built system that has a low power supply and put a graphics card in it to turn it into your very own LAN rig. So what we've done is we've gone through and found all of the commonly used zero power video cards. And what I mean by zero power is it pulls all of the power required from the PCIe, which means it doesn't require a 6 or an 8-pin power connector from the power supply. We've gone all the way from the 740, the superclocked 2 gig card, using GDDR3, which is the same cards that we use in the LAN rigs here at SDL, all the way up to the new 1050 GTX from NVIDIA with the new Pascal architecture. So the 750 Ti is a card that you can commonly find used or in some stores for under $60 US. It's great because it's a half-length card. It's still twice as wide as a single slot, but if you have a hard drive bay area in your pre-built system and you need something short, that's definitely a good card to look for if you're on a budget. The pre-built Lenovo system we used for this video was $209 after shipping. The Grand Theft Auto settings we used are going to be for a lower setting than we typically do. We use the texture and shading settings on high, but the population settings are on low. The AA entirely has been turned off, as well as ambient occlusion and anisotropic filtering. We ignored the suggested limits as some of these video cards aren't over 2 gigabytes, and we made sure that the soft shadows are on soft. We did all of the tests at 1080p. The results that you'll find are pretty standard. You're going to see Firestrike scores going from low to high, from the 740 to the 750, the 750 Ti, and the 1050. They pretty much jump up, as you would expect, by price, 25 to 30% per jump. The 750 Ti is a great contender if you need a very short graphics card. The 750 Ti is half length, but it has 2 gigabytes of GDDR5, and the 750 is basically the same card. It got very similar scores as the Ti, but it has half the memory. The 740 is GDDR3, so it's quite a bit slower than the rest of the cards, and it really does show that it is not a GTX card. We were not able to get the RX 460 working in our Lenovo workstation. However, we were able to get it working in the Sony Vaio as it has a slightly more powerful pre-built PSU. Keep that in mind when purchasing one. If you have under 350 watts, I would not suggest the 460. Our recommendation, if it will fit in your case, is going to be the GTX 1050. So if you can pick one up, the MSRP on that is $119, and it's a really good investment for your pre-built system. They are coming out with a small form factor 1050. It's going to still be too wide, but it will be half height. So that should be pretty interesting coming up. If you have a really small form factor computer, so you bought a media center and you want to throw a graphics card in it for 4K TV, that might be the one to look for. So thanks for watching our low power showdown. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and you can always check us out on SanDiegoLAN.net.